A Triumph of Surgery is a story written by James Herriot. The story revolves around tactfulness of a veterinary doctor, James Herriot, who separates a dog named Tricky from his overindulgent owner, Mrs. Humphrey, who overfeeds him and ruins his health. Now, we will start with the characters. The first character is a dog named Tricky. He was hugely fat, like a bloated sausage. He had bloodshot and rheumy eyes. He couldn't restrict himself. When he saw something to eat, he was ready to eat anything at any time of the day. He relished cream cakes and chocolates. His loving owner fed him malt, cod liver oil, and a bowl of Horlicks at bedtime to improve his health, as she was over concerned about his health. He had never known to refuse food. He was a bit lazy, but a very cute, amicable dog. When he was shifted to the surgery, he didn't take much time to adjust or acclimatize with the new environment. Within 3 days, he became active and joined the other dogs in the race to collect food. He was a very loving creature. He reciprocated the love that he received from others. We can understand as Mrs. Humphrey loved him. The moment he saw her, he just sailed into her arms. So thus he returned the love which he got from others. Now we move to the next character, Mrs. Humphrey, who was a rich but a lonely lady who showered lot of love on her pet dog Tricky. She was always worried about his health and well-being. That is why she continued overfeeding him. She failed to realize that being a caretaker, it was her responsibility to strict the diet of her pet so that he can be fit. She was overindulgent. Overindulgent means to give in to the wishes of other people. Her leniency and overindulgence badly affected health of Tricky. We know love is blind. She couldn't realize the consequence of overfeeding him because though he had gained so much of weight, she continued feeling he was weak, and that is why he needed some extra supplements and energy. She made him lazy by providing him all the facilities and the amenities. Tricky was her weakness. The mere thought of separation from Tricky made her swoon. She appears to be gullible who can be easily cheated. That is, bully. That is why Dr. Harriet, he could easily evade the various questions which she asked about Tricky's health and treatment. She was very attached to her pet. We can realize she was attached from the various facilities which she provided him, like a different bed for morning time and night time, different bowls for breakfast, lunch and supper, and various toys which she had purchased for him. Now we will move to the third and the last character, Dr. Harriet. He is an efficient and devoted veterinary doctor. He is good judge of the characters of others. That is why he knows Mrs. Humphrey very well and decides to keep it a secret that what kind of treatment he is going to provide to Tricky. He just tells her he is shifting Tricky to be kept under observation for next 15 days. He is intelligent and a shrewd man. That is why he doesn't disclose the details of the treatment, because he knew Mrs. Humphrey very well. Had he disclosed the details of the treatment, maybe she would have suggested, I would follow your advice, but I would like to keep him with me. I can't live without him. He is an honest doctor. That is why he doesn't take undue advantage of Mrs. Humphrey. After a fortnight, when he realizes Tricky has recovered and he has improved, he just calls up her and tells her, as he has recovered, you can collect him. He doesn't deceive Mrs. Humphrey by giving some fake account of Tricky's illness, because if he had wished, it was very easy for him to extract money by talking about some serious ailment, but he doesn't do anything of that sort. He just keeps her in darkness for the benefit of her pet Tricky. He is an empathetic doctor. Empathetic means you place yourself in the position of others and try to understand or feel their feelings. So he could feel how much she loved and she longed to be with her pet. That is why he doesn't extend the treatment and tells her, now your dog has recovered. Thus we can understand Dr. Harriet is a dedicated, devoted doctor whose tactfulness helps for the speedy recovery of the dog named Tricky.